Simply call it the city. Don't call it Frisco unless you are looking for a serious beatdown. San Francisco. Hello everyone. This is AWZ. Welcome to our channel. Don't forget to subscribe. Enjoy. San Francisco and its county have a rich history that speaks to the heart of the American West. During the gold rush, the Californian city climbed to tremendous heights as a town. What was once a sleepy coastal hamlet has developed into a busy city and popular tourist destination. This attractive and busy city is popular and appreciated due to a blend of history, entertainment, culture, and technology. There are bound to be San Francisco attractions to fit everyone's preferences and interests. However, with so many activities to do in San Francisco, you may have difficulty picking which ones to include on your itinerary. To assist you, we've compiled a list of the top 10 tourist attractions in San Francisco. 10. Bay Bridge. San Francisco-Oakland Bay Bridge and full San Francisco-Oakland Bay Bridge, complex crossing spanning San Francisco Bay from San Francisco to Oakland via Yerba Buena Island. It was erected in the 1930s under the leadership of C.H. Purcell and is considered one of the greatest engineering marvels of the 20th century. On November 12, 1936, it opened to traffic. The double-deck crossing is 8 miles, 13 kilometers long and consists of 2 end-to-end suspension bridges with main spans of 2,310 feet, 704 meters, and side spans of 1,160 feet, 354 meters, an exceptionally large bore tunnel through Yerba Buena Island that extends about 0.5 mile, about 800 meters. A cantilever bridge with a main span of 1,400 feet, 427 meters, and a long viaduct to the Oakland shore. The largest problem in building the Bay Bridge was sinking the center anchorage for the 2 suspension bridges to bedrock, 265 feet, 81 meters. Daniel Morin created a multiple dome caisson, which was used to accomplish this feat. 9. The Painted Ladies. Colorful Victorian and Edwardian homes, with many featuring 3 or more colors. The most well-known, there are hundreds, may be found in Nopa, Lower Haight, Haight-Ashbury, and Cole Valley. But there's one row in particular that has become so iconic that it's simply known as the Painted Ladies, or Postcard Row. The homes on 710 to 720 Steiner Street near the corner of Hayes Street. These ladies have appeared in over 70 films, commercials, and television shows, including, yes, Full House. You can't visit the Painted Ladies, actual people live there, but you can get a beautiful look and take your own photo from Alamo Square's east-facing hillside across the street. 8. Twin Peaks. If you're looking for even more breathtaking views of San Francisco, climb to the 2 towering Twin Peaks near the city's geographic center. The naked and desolate hills provide spectacular views, with sunset being a particularly memorable time to visit. The Twin Peaks, which stand roughly 925 feet tall, are preserved as part of a park, with beautiful flora and wildlife covering their slopes. While you can just drive to the top, there are also some good hiking trails to explore that give some incredible vistas. Seven. Quake Tower. Since 1933, Quake Tower has been a popular tourist destination in San Francisco. It is named after its rich sponsor, Lillie Hitchcock Quake, and measures 210 feet tall. The tower is located on Telegraph Hill and has a spectacular observation deck with 360-degree views of the city. Several interesting socialist murals made by over 25 painters can be found at the tower's base. Coit Tower is listed on the National Register of Historic Places and is a San Francisco designated landmark. It gets very congested later in the day, so come early to avoid crowds. 6. Cable cars. Riding the cable cars should be at the top of your list of things to do in San Francisco. The San Francisco cable cars initially appeared in the city in 1873. They were created as a practical means for residents to get around the city's numerous hills. Locals no longer use San Francisco's cable cars because their routes are too short in comparison to what trains and autos can accomplish. They are, however, a fantastic part of the San Francisco experience for travelers. It's a fun adventure for visitors, and nearly 9 million of them come each year to ride these cars. They were even designated as a historic monument in 1964. To get the most scenic enjoyment out of your bike, take the Powell Heights and Powell Mason routes. 5. Chinatown. If you're seeking for more adventurous things to do in San Francisco, a stroll through Chinatown is a must. Sure, many cities have their own Chinatowns, but San Francisco's is in a class of its own. It is the largest of its kind outside of Asia and the oldest in North America. Chinatown is a lovely stretch of workshops, antique stores, theaters, temples, souvenir shops, traditional pharmacies, and more. It's a grand and awe-inspiring tangle of alleyways and streets filled with tea houses, dim sum booths, and little shops abounding. The labyrinthine region is an exciting place to spend a day, especially on key Chinese holidays. 4. Palace of Fine Arts. The Palace of Fine Arts was built as part of the Panama Pacific Exposition in 1915. The exposition was a massive temporary design achievement that displayed technology and aesthetic advances and inventiveness. Each structure, including the Palace of Fine Arts, was classically inspired. The palace is the sole edifice from that event that has survived and is listed on the National Register of Historic Places. It has been carefully repaired and now serves as a venue for a variety of events and exhibitions. With over 1,000 seats, it's no surprise that the palace is one of San Francisco's most beautiful attractions. 3. Lombard Street. Lombard Street, located between Hyde and Leavenworth Streets, is famous for being the crookedest street in the world, despite the fact that it is neither the crookedest nor the steepest street in San Francisco. Vermont Street is. The one-block stretch of Lombard Street with 8 hairpin turns was built to alleviate the hill's inherent steep slope. This stretch has a speed limit of only 5 miles per hour, 8 kilometers per hour. 2. Alcatraz Island. The iconic Alcatraz Penitentiary is located on Alcatraz Island, also known as The Rock. During its 3-decade service, the notorious facility received 1,576 criminals, a combination of good and evil history. After 10 years of idleness as a tourist attraction, it reopened in 1973. Of course, Alcatraz Island is more than just a jail. A Civil War fortification, sites associated with the American Indian Red Power movement, and the West Coast's oldest operational lighthouse can all be found here. Even a bird refuge exists. Alcatraz Island can only be reached by crossing the water. You can learn more about Alcatraz Jail by taking a ferry with an educational audio narration feature, replete with former guard and inmate voices. Because the island is so popular, it's a good idea to arrange a ride in advance. 1. Golden Gate Bridge. The Golden Gate Bridge is San Francisco's crown jewel, famed around the world for its signature orange arches. It is called for the Golden Gate Strait, through which it runs. It was built to ease transit between Marin County and San Francisco, and it is the city's most photographed location for good cause. The stunning setting is one of the most magnificent man-made sights in America. Bring your cameras since there will be plenty of photo opportunities. The Golden Gate Bridge connects to a plethora of other destinations worth visiting. There are bayside walks, scenic recreational areas, calm beaches, and more. Each route takes you to a fresh and interesting location, many of which are part of the Golden Gate National Recreation Area. That is why it is one of the top things to do in San Francisco and should not be missed. Isn't the city beautiful? Drop in the comment which one impressed you more. This is all for now. Check out other videos on our channel. Enjoy.